Welcome to Models Talk. Let's talk about it.
Yes, yes, yes. This is your girl, Zahara Hana. Once again, this is a special afternoon show. We have a special guest, Miss Rochelle from the UK, girl.
Hey.
Yes. Welcome. Thank you for coming on.
No problem. I really appreciate it. So yes, I would.
No problem. Thank you. I am really humbled by the fact that you wanted to be on the show. And it is fabulous to see. Girl, you're beautiful. You're absolutely beautiful.
So are you.
And you have magic hands.
I try.
You do. You're not trying, you're doing. And that's fabulous. Great. I am so happy to have you here. And I know Lewis had been talking to you. And thank you once again for coming on in. All right, let's just get to it. All right, let's talk about it. Okay?
Yeah.
So tell us about you, Miss Rochelle.
Hi everyone. Yes, so I'm in the UK, in Buckinghamshire. So yes, I'm originally from Birmingham, so if you can hear my accent too, so that's my hometown where I was born. So yes, so I'm a fashion designer. My beautiful grandma taught me how to sew from when I was 10. So I started off making dresses for my Barbie dolls. That's how it started. And then I carried on to college and university. And then after university, I got pushed into London Fashion Week. And yeah, here I am now.
Oh, wow. What are your aspirations, Miss Rochelle?
So my aspirations, I want my brand to be, I want my brand to grow and be kind of reaching to the top brands as well. Like my favorite designer is Christian Dior, so
yes, honey.
I aspire to be like him as well. I love his designs.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to dress the world with my designs and yeah, make people feel happy and beautiful in my.
We need to see some of those. Hopefully Lewis will put some of those up for us so we can show the world what you're doing, because what you're doing is absolutely unique. There we go. You have a whole vibe. And look at that. That is fabulous. I see a little 20s inspiration in there.
Yes. Yeah.
That's sophistication at its highest, and I see a little 60s going on there.
Yeah.
With the short and mini. And it is fabulous. The coat dress that's being redone, with the not asymmetrical, but the A line, and that's beautiful with the deep plunge. Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
Great work. Do you sew by hand?
Yes, I do by hand. I do everything by myself. So some people think I have a team, but I don't. I wish we're on the way to get there. But yeah, I do everything by myself. So yes, I plan my collections, which is how I've been taught from college, to pick a theme and then go with that theme and then use my imagination to then.
Well, you have a wonderful creative spirit and soul, and you just bubble. You just coming out. You're glowing, actually. Maybe it's good lighting and the way you look, sweetheart. You can't go wrong. Okay, I know that you're fabulous over there. I know you're doing your thing. When you coming to the USA?
I should be coming to the USA next September. So yes, I should be doing New York Fashion Week next year September, which I'm excited to. I haven't really traveled. I've only been to France. So it'd be a nice. I've always wanted to go to the USA too, so I'm excited. So, yeah.
Well, I would love to have you here. This would be a fabulous show. I would love to see you in New York doing your thing. I know you're gonna bring the heat, and it's gonna be special. I already know it. Lewis, what else you got for me back there with some? There we go. Look at that fabulousness. Awesome work.
Thank you.
Awesome work. Tell me about this design.
So this design was from my last year's collection. So my last year's collection was about the 1920s Hollywood glamour. So yeah, that dress took me 3 months to make, by the way. Wow. Literally everything's been put on by hand. I made the beads by hand and then the crystals put on by hand. So I'm working with this beautiful lady here. So she's actually a celebrity. I don't know if you guys know about Made in Chelsea in America. But yeah, I'm now working on a collaboration with her for February. So we'll be launching fabulous collections. So we've got another dress similar to that, like that, but it's going to be in gold and really short and sexy as well. Yeah, she got that dress that's Anna Winter too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All
So
right,
yeah.
Neil. Talking about red carpet ready.
Yeah.
Red carpet ready, girl. You doing that thing. Yes. Yes, yes, baby. Look at that. Absolutely stunning.
Thank
What did this
you.
collection do? Talk to me
This
about
is my very first collection actually. Actually after I graduated, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm celebrating my 10 years anniversary next month. So this was my very first photo shoot
Uh-huh.
actually. So yeah, so this was part of my collection. So this is the white collection, and then we got a darker collection
Mm-hmm.
as well. So yeah, this is my this is what I also showcase in my very first London Fashion Week show too. So it's got
Wonderful.
a lot of memories as well. So yeah.
Is her fashion week there?
Yeah, so we have London Fashion Week here
Mm-hmm.
as well. So have you've got the New York, we've got the London Fashion Week, then obviously
Mm-hmm.
Paris and as well. So yeah, like I said, I graduated and got basically pushed into it, so I didn't have no time to think. So yeah, I got pushed into it. There you go. And now I'm here.
Yes, but apparently you love it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I said apparently you love it then.
Yes, I do. I do.
What do you love about it?
So obviously, because I'm originally from Birmingham, you can hear my accent. If anyone knows, if anyone's watching from the UK, I'm originally from Birmingham, and I actually moved to London in 2012 to come and do my bachelor honours degree here.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love how it's fast paced, and obviously it's the capital of fashion here too.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to move here to get further as well.
Oh yeah, you have to be seen. You have to put yourself
Yeah,
out there. As we say, get your hustle on.
yeah, definitely, definitely, yeah,
Get your hustle on, get your grind on.
yeah,
And that's fabulous, and it's all the way around because everything is fashion in London.
yeah.
Do you do any streetwear?
So I'm actually, so yes, I do have a surprise. So my 10-year anniversary, I've got a lot of things going happening next month. So I am actually launching a streetwear brand. It's more
Wow.
urban haute couture streetwear. So think of your baby fats, your I don't want to say one name because it's got some all these allegations at the moment.
Mhm,
But we're going to along them lines anyway. It's
mhm.
called Born after my last name. So that's the new thing I'm working on now too as well.
What does it entail?
So a lot of fur, a lot of leather, a lot of denim.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Gimme.
So if you remember, Destiny Shall Lose My Breath, what there's kind of wearing that. So I've kind of got inspiration from that too. So,
Mhm.
but made it more modern and my own way as well.
Fabulous. You're doing an excellent job, and I see you bringing all kinds. Do you have anything that you wish you were doing that you're not doing?
Um, I mean, I do pretty much cover everything, but I haven't actually got into lingerie. So I'll probably look at that in the future as well. Like
Okay.
nice lingerie, bikini sets and all that stuff. So yeah.
Well, I love the 20s line. I love urban wear. I think your line is born is going to be fabulous because you're doing it. I'm admiring it so much because you're doing it all by hand. Look at this, honey, honey. Can we say fabulous?
Thank you.
Yes, lovely. I see the inspiration from the 20s. It's such a sophisticated look. Very nice. That's a very nice soft pink. Not everybody
Yeah,
can wear that.
I love my dusty pink. Yes.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, it's a very soft pink and it's very pretty. I love the plunging neckline on it. That would be very pretty against someone with darker skin as
Yes,
well.
exactly. Yeah.
I could see that. I could see that. How is modeling there in the UK? How are your models?
My
What do you
mother's
think
of
about
course. So that's another thing. So because I've got my 10-year anniversary, so some of the pictures, these models actually helped start my brand. So they're coming back actually to celebrate with me next month, which is
Yes.
amazing. Um, and the modeling scene, how can I say?
Just say it.
It depends what level you're on, I suppose.
Mhm,
If you're starting out, then yes, you get these shows that you get into, which are not high level,
mhm.
basically, and then like I say, it also depends on your look too.
Oh yeah.
Because I pick models that are like high fashion looking.
Mm-hmm.
So that if you're not really a right fit for my brand, because obviously I've got to think about my brand reputation and look as well,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
then unfortunately I'm not going to work with you. People might think I'm stuck up, but I'm not. It's just I'm protecting my brand.
Absolutely.
But the modeling scene here is usually fine. It depends on the level you want to get to as a model as well.
Oh,
So,
really? So are there, what types of, what's a low level versus a high level? One is
so
couture
yeah.
and one
So
is,
if you want to get to like the fashion shows, you need to be at a certain height
mm-hmm,
and standard as well.
mm-hmm.
Then it goes from catalog modeling and then in editorial modeling too.
Oh, see, that's one of my favorite. Editorial, love it. One of
Yeah.
my favorites. You're able to be creative
Oh,
in
definitely.
editorial,
Yeah,
and I
definitely. Which
love being,
you don't really need the height for editorial.
mm-hmm,
But for the runways, they're a bit more stricter.
mm-hmm. Of course, of course. 5'9" and above.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would fit in. I'm 5'11". I fit in. I have to get in where I fit in.
Yeah. Well, you'd be a perfect model. Right. So yeah.
Thank you. Well, I'm getting ready to be 60 years old. I'll be 60 at the end of the month.
Wow. I mean, you don't look it.
Oh,
You look
thank you.
amazing.
I appreciate that. I can't wait to turn 60. I think it's fabulous. I'm having
Yeah.
such a ball.
I'm
I'm
gonna be
walking in my
38 next. I'm gonna be 38 next week. So.
Congratulations. You could be my daughter. You could be my baby. Yes. You'll be my UK baby. How about that?
Yes, I like
I'll
that.
take you.
I like
I
that.
love you. Much love, model
I
love.
love you too. Thank you.
You're welcome. So tell me, do you have write-ups? Do you invite magazines? Do you invite the other designers? Who do you invite to your shows?
So I did have my another platform, which was called Dynasty Family Empire, which I built that platform to help up and coming designers too. So yes, so people will reach out to me. Obviously, I have my designer friends that I'll put in the show too to help them get seen as well. The magazines, my press, I do have PR, so they do that side for me as well. And obviously, I invite some PR as well to my show. But I'm kind of being a bit selfish next year. It's all about Throw Divine. So,
That's okay.
unfortunately, you do have conflicts working with people that don't see. They're not on the same page with you, unfortunately.
They don't have your vision.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And how do you resolve that? Because that's a lot of tension here too. When models don't see your vision and you think you pulled in the right one for your brand to represent you, then all of a sudden you find out they're not the one, and you're in the middle of a show. How do you resolve?
I mean, obviously the show goes ahead. It's just after the show, I was never work with the people again.
Mm-hmm. So. Absolutely, absolutely. So, how do you stay motivated?
God, sometimes it's because my nan passed away. So my nan's the one who's taught me how to sew tea. So I had a bad experience last year because I think my nan passed away, and there was a point me there I wanted to give up. Obviously, I had a shooting threats up there went wow. I really wanted to give up then too, but because I love it, I have the passion for it, and I want to succeed. So I'm a fighter.
Right.
So yeah, we have our knockbacks, but yeah, I come back stronger. So
absolutely. When you have a knockback, do you mull around in it? Do you stay in it for long, or do you
I'm a
stay in it
Scorpio.
until you resolve it?
I'm a Scorpio, so yes. So I can be in my feelings like Drake. I share the same birthday as Drake, but Drake is my twin. So if I can be in my feelings, yes, for a little while. The funny thing, my partner's a Scorpio too, but he's like, just get over it. But it's because you've put your trust in these people and they've kind of betrayed you. Like it's just the processing of it, and then yeah. So I'll probably say it's a week or two, and then I'm over it. I'm like, okay, right, we don't need these people anyway. Yeah.
So I agree. You as we say here, let your haters be your motivators.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Take that negative energy and turn it around on them.
Definitely.
And put them in the rear view.
That's what I do too. So yeah, so I take all the hurt and try to just put it into my work and just let it out through my work as well.
Mm-hmm. Do you find that when you're designing your work, do you find that the inspiration sometimes leaves you?
Yes, sometimes, but it depends on my mood. So if I'm, like I said, like last year, like my mind was all over the place. So the creativity flow wasn't coming. But I just need to take some time out, have a little break,
Mm-hmm.
take some steps back, and then rethink things. And then yes, it started coming back, and then yeah, I was off again. So
Cool. Cool. Now I know your nan, as you call her, your nan, she passed.
yes,
How close were you?
I was actually born in my nan's house. So,
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, so Um, yeah, I was always around my nan's because my mum worked, so I was always around my nan's too. I mean, not only my nan passed away, my granddad passed away 6 months
Oh,
after. So,
wow. I'm so
yeah, so
sorry.
my grandparents have gone. But yeah, I was really close to her. So, like I said, 10 years old, she would teach me how to start with the patterns for my Barbie dolls,
Mm-hmm.
because she was a seamstress herself as well.
Okay.
So she used to make her clothes, and then she'll teach me. And then on the opposite side, I had my uncle teaching me how to draw, do the illustrations. So it was like a little class I was going to that with dance. So
Wow. Have you ever written a book?
I'm actually in the middle of writing one. Yes.
How did I know?
Yes, I'm in the middle of writing one actually.
Cool. What is it about?
Oh, it's about my experience of what I've experienced in the fashion years over the 10 years. The good, the bad, the people.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to write this to hopefully try and also put it into a Netflix production too.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That would be great. Sounds like a Lifetime movie channel type book that can be turned into a movie.
Yeah.
Sounds good. If you're talking about over the 10 years, the good, bad, ugly, the indifferent, all of that, that's exactly what our platform is about here. I was fortunate enough to be working with Lewis Jones, our producer, my friend, my brother. He saw something in me and brought me into Models Talk and pushed me from being just a model to doing something more because he felt like I was more. And our
Yeah.
platform is exactly what your book is about.
Yeah.
And we give models a safe place, models, producers, directors, backstage people, anyone, an outlet to be able to speak their mind and say what they need to say and
Yeah.
not feel being judged or feel guilty for saying what they need to say and not taking them to the point where they can't say and can't
Yeah.
speak because everybody talks behind the scenes and we say here.
Yeah. When I first started, so obviously I'm this Birmingham girl that's come to London. Who the hell does she think she is? Talking all the bit. I don't give a flying shit. Excuse my language. So I'm like, if I don't see something working how it should be working, then I'm gonna say it. So yeah.
Right. Well, see, what we see is people not being so outspoken, and what they do is talk about it behind your back and talk about it and whisper about it in the corners of the show,
Yeah,
during
so
the
the
show.
same thing happens in London, which
Oh, really?
yes, it does happen in London too. We do have that with some models that were moan and bitch, and I mean, I pay the models too. Plus, I feed the models. You have some
Hmm.
shows in London that don't even do that,
Hmm.
and it's still bitch and moan, but still happy. You're not getting paid, whatever. Hence why I'm no longer working with these people. So
I understand. Well, models here in the Atlanta market is very difficult to get them paid. For some reason, our promoters, directors and what have you, don't want to pay the models. And,
mm,
and like I tell the world, and I mean what I say. I honestly think we need to boycott, and not do shows for a while because
yeah,
you're not going to get the same quality of
yeah,
model.
it's true.
The designers won't have the same quality. They'll have a model, but not the same
Yeah,
quality of model. And if that's
but
what you
this is
want to,
another thing in the UK because obviously the designers have to pay for the shows as well. So I don't
wow.
think a lot of people have to know that. So when we're getting charged £2,000 all this money, we're expecting the models also getting paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. I'm just flabbergasted at the fact that you're paying 2,000 pounds. Designers here, they also get charged. I don't know because I've never had to be charged for a show, you know. But I pick and choose who I work with, you
Yeah,
know, and I don't mind walking for free if it's who I want to work with, you
yeah,
know.
cool.
If I believe in you that much, you know, then
Yeah,
I have no problem being a
yeah,
talent for you, you know, and I'm going to do everything I possibly can do to sell that garment for you, you know, be the best that I can be.
yeah,
And I am a consummate model. I bring everything I need. I also share because I don't like ugly shows. You know, I have accessories. I have things that designers forget, you know, like safety pins, duct tape.
yeah,
I bring some of everything to the table, you know, and I always say I'm sitting at the table of life, enjoying the flavors being brought before me. And that's the way
yeah,
I feel when I'm in a show. You know, I just want to be in a positive, productive, beautiful show, you
yeah,
know, and represent my designers to the best of my ability.
yeah.
That's my goal, my personal goal.
Yeah, I
You
think what happens is, I think some people forget about that. Just think it's just a payday for them. So it's like, okay, a show, we're getting money. No, no, you're gonna put the work in. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So
Absolutely. I mean,
yeah,
I
I
still
like people to work
look
like
at
as a
courses.
family and work as a team too.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's so clear.
Well, I think the team in the back is underrated. You know, directors, stage directors, and your overall team that is helping
Mm,
to assist. I think they're underrated and undervalued. You know, that's my opinion.
yeah,
I don't think it's fair the way they're treated as well. Like, you know, no matter what, this is what you're supposed to do.
yeah.
No, you don't talk down to anybody. You know, I've seen models talk down to people that are trying to help them,
Oh
and I
wow.
thought, why are you even in the industry? You're
Yeah,
watering down my industry. You need to go somewhere else.
exactly.
You
Well,
know,
another
and
thing, people forgetting the industry is so small too, so that gets spread around as well. So they no one's gonna work with you. So
you know exactly. And then designers are people too. You know, and you all have so much pressure on
we do,
you.
we do.
You
Yeah,
know, and I think there are times when models forget that. You know, I think it's times when promoters forget that.
yeah,
You know, that you have so much you blood, sweat, and tears go into your designs
yeah.
and creations.
Yes, it's true. And then, like I said, I've put my own show on too. So not only am the organizer
Hmm.
doing 10 people's job, I'm also designing the clothes too,
Hmm.
as well. So it is tough. But I do because I love it as well. So um
what what are you doing that what are you not doing that you would like to do?
um I'm a quite shy person, so I kind of like to stay behind the scenes. So
Hmm.
I'm because I've got like a little manager now and PR team. They're telling me I need to do more lives and come out my shell and show myself, which I'm trying to do.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
this is perfect for you because we're worldwide.
yeah. I think sometimes I do have I do have self belief sometimes in myself, and I just need to take that away and just just I can do it. I
Oh
just need
yeah,
to
you
stop
you can
doubting
do it.
myself. So.
You can do it, and you're doing it right now. And I really applaud you for being there. Oh, look at who's
Yeah,
here.
Anna Winter. So, yeah.
Yes, yes, fabulousness. Come on through. Yes, ma'am. Love the male model, and look who you're with. All right now.
Yeah. You know, a funny fact about that picture actually says because I do suffer from depression, anxiety. So when I
Mhm.
told you that I had a bad experience with France when I took these people away, which I paid for them to be on a trip, by the way, for photo shoot, and it never went well.
Oh
Um,
no.
yeah, that picture literally, because I was so down, I wanted to give up. So when the beautiful lady in the middle sent me that picture, and she said Anna Winter actually complimented the dress. Anna Winter
Mhm.
approved that dress too. I was like, why am I listening to these people? So,
Because they make fashion go forward. You need to know them people. That's a good person to know. Oh wow, we're showing leg. We got leg here. Look at the
Yeah.
top. You have a nice fullness with this. This is a two-piece or one?
It's a two-piece, so it's actually a dress and a wraparound skirt. So this was taken from my show, and that was the whole. She's a singer. If anyone knows Soul Solid Crew, Lisa Mafia. So yeah, she was
That's
hosted by show. Yeah.
beautiful. I mean, I love the legs. Love it. You're giving it to me, honey. Oh, this is nice. This is very fairy-like. It reminds me of fairy tale.
Yeah.
Is that the inspiration?
Yes, that's the
Oh, I got it.
yeah.
Nice, nice. The soft lavender works well with her.
Yeah, it does.
Look at this.
That's part of my very first shoot too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What, honey, you are so. Oh my. See, color is my thing. I love it. Love it. Love it. I want that. I want that. Give it. Give it. Give it. Stunning.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's the front look like? Oh, this is so sexy. This reminds me of a cross between 1920s and Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love it. Love it. 1920s and Marilyn Monroe. Deep plunge, and oh, yeah, absolutely. You got it in spades. Look at this. Now, did you design the jacket?
Yes, that's what I do menswear as well. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
How is it with menswear? This is
I
fabulous.
mean, I do get more women's wear, and I do need to do more men's wear. So you will see more pieces next month in my show.
This is fabulous. We have a friend his name is Deja Vu, and we also have another friend. His name is Brandon Gomes. And he's a male model. He just left France last week, and he did some shows there. But he would look fabulous. I mean, this would be awesome on both of them. Deja Vu is a host, and he does all red carpet, red carpet, red carpet. And honey, when I tell you he dresses and does his thing, this is perfect for Deja Vu. Yes, and Brandon, absolutely. This is very them. Yes, I love it. What made you get into menswear?
Because I had male models message me. So like, you're leaving us out. So yeah, so they were like, okay, we'll try something for the men's team.
What's it called?
I also do kids wear too, so
Girl, you're all around
as well. Because I have my daughter.
You're all around.
Sorry,
all the way around. You're all the way around.
Yeah. Because I have my daughter, so my kids wear brand is called Pretty Golden, named after my daughter as well. So yeah, I pretty much do everything.
Fabulous. Do you have just children's shows?
I haven't done an actual children's show, so when I do my main shows, the children have been in it. I mean, to be honest, since lockdown, I haven't really done anything with the kids' wear because I've been so busy with the adults' wear. But I am looking, my daughter, because she's now 17, she's going to be taking that side over me because I can't do everything. She's looking to bring that back and, do something with that.
Does she sew?
No, she doesn't. So that's me.
Does she model?
She can model, yes.
She can model.
Yes.
Is she a behind the stage girl?
She's a bit shy, but when she's trained up to do things, she will do it.
Oh,
I mean, she should be a model. She's beautiful, so
I'm sure she is. What's her name?
Jodie Dior.
Jodie Dior. I like that.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. It sounds like a model name.
I mean, the inspiration was Angelina Jolie, Christian Dior, put them together. There we go.
I like that. Luz just threw a question out. What other challenges do you have?
So I did study music too. So I do produce music and I songwrite as well. So yeah, I've dabbled in that too. I mean, I need to do a bit more. I might be doing something next year as well with that. Actually, I've gone to a singing act, so I mean, I'm not Whitney Houston, but yeah.
But you do sing.
A little, yeah.
A little bit.
A little. But like I said, I prefer to stay behind the scenes. So.
Oh, I understand. What does success look like for you? Lewis, get out my head. You're right in my head.
I don't know if I could put success. I don't know. I just want my brand to be out there. I'm trying to get more red carpet dresses, dress more celebrities, get my name out there a bit more. But I'm more behind the scene person. So to be honest, I don't want to be famous or anything like that. Just let me do my work and yeah.
Let you do your work and be happy.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So you want to dress the stars?
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. So how do you find how do you balance designing and personal life?
Oh, that's all. Yeah, my partner said I've worked too much with my designs, but I have before. I used to so away, and obviously, yeah, kind of not spend time with that. But I've now learned to balance that, so I now need to take some breaks as well
Mhm.
and
Well, you
spend
gotta
time
take care
with
of
my
yourself.
family.
You
I
have
mean,
to
because
take.
all my actual immediate family live in Birmingham as well, so I'm here by myself with just my partner. My daughter's just moved away because she's studying away too, so it's just me and my partner now. So
Mhm.
my partner works full time, and then yeah, I've learned to balance things, and then yes, it's like no, you can't sew all night. You just take a break, stop at a certain
Mhm.
time, and then family time. Yeah,
I understand. Well, designers are creatives, and so therefore you're
yeah,
always creating. It's always
yeah,
in your
especially at
mind.
night time for some
Yeah.
reason. We're like vampires.
You guys don't sleep.
Pretty, especially around the collection to do. Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
How many pieces do you normally put in your collections?
so usually it's between 12 and 20.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah,
That's a lot of work.
yeah. And usually that's twice a year too. So we've got the February and September as well.
So you do a winter and a
Summer
fall,
collection. Yeah,
so
yeah,
fall, winter, and then summer.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool, cool. What else do you do?
Um, I do like drawing too. So I do draw. I draw portraits. I'm more of a creative person, to be honest. Everything's just creative with me, I suppose. So yeah, in the arts, the music, the fashion. Yeah.
Mhm. Wow. If you came to America, what would you bring to the table?
My beautiful designs.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and myself. I've always wanted to come to America. To be honest, I think I should have been born in America, to be honest. Because I just love everything about you guys. I mean, most of the shows I watch are American shows, like the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like I love Kenya
Atlanta, of
Moore,
course.
Candy, Boris, all them
Mhm.
stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to be there for next year. So
Well, I can't wait for you to come. I think it's going to be absolutely fabulous. I think you're going to bring something very special and hot to New York Fashion Week. I think you'll bring things that we haven't seen,
yeah,
because your aesthetic is going to be different in your attitude, in the way you do your thing, do what you do. It's going to be totally opposite or totally different than what we see in New
yeah,
York Fashion Week. And that's, that makes fashion. I think what you're
yeah.
doing is fashion. You're all couture fashion, I can even say. I love your inspirations. What is your next collection inspired by?
So my next collection, so the beautiful girl that's wearing the silver dress.
Hmm.
So it's my collection is actually based around her, so she's my muse.
Hmm.
So it's all glitzy, glamoury, stylish dresses. We're gonna be launching that for London Fashion Week in February.
Hmm.
Well, so yes, we have a massive launch party coming in February for that. So yeah, everything that needs to be. I've got to work all the way through Christmas.
Hmm. Hmm.
So,
Of course you do.
but yeah, so you'll see more glitzy, the fringe dresses, the tassel fringe dresses, some more embroidered pieces,
Hmm.
feathers, lots of feathers, ostrich feathers going on, diamantes, all that stuff going on, pearls as well. Yes.
Oh, wow. I love it. Oh my God. I can't wait to see it. I would are you on YouTube? Because if you're on YouTube or any other streaming channel, I would love to see your collection walk. I would watch it all day
I
long.
am on YouTube, but I suppose I'm not really a social media person.
You got to let
I
the
just
PR
post to
people
go
do
off,
it.
and that's it. So
You're gonna have to let your PR
I'm
people know.
getting shouts up by my PR because it's like, you need to start doing stuff. I will start doing it.
Well, you got to. I mean, how are you gonna get your name out there? How are you
I
gonna get
know, but
seen?
I'm shy. I say it. So,
Well, you can't be shy and be on Models Talk, baby.
you've made me feel so comfortable. So
Oh,
thank
great.
you
I'm
so
glad you
much.
feel comfortable. When you come to, are you only going to go to New York, or do you plan to try to travel and do some other shows in other cities?
I'm hoping so. I know I have to be there for 5 days, so I might have a time to be able to explore a little bit. But I've also been contacted by a stylist there, so it might just be not be that one trip. I might be coming back again. So
Hmm. That sounds
um,
wonderful. Will you design a whole nother collection?
yes, it would be a brand new collection. Yes.
Do you only show collections one at one time?
You well at since last year it's been one time, but now I'm getting back to the season, so it would be twice a year.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, but
But it's
technically,
definitely two
if I'm
different
coming
collections.
to America, it'd be 3 times. So it's going to be shown in the UK, America, then back in the UK, and then maybe Paris as well next year. So
Oh, that sounds good. When are you going to Milan? I have to ask. You got to go to Milan. So
yes, I want to go. I do want to go to Milan and Tokyo too. So that's my next stops too as well. So yeah, I need to travel too
absolutely.
because I haven't traveled, to be honest. So,
Oh, well, that's
so
okay. I can see you traveling and presenting your work. I see it for you 100%. I don't see why not.
I've only been to France, unfortunately. So we need to explore a bit more. So yes.
Mhm. Do you have anybody that you admire and you're following?
Like I said, my favorite designer is Christian Dior.
Hmm.
I've always been a huge fan of Christian Dior, the elegance. Also, Yves Saint Laurent too, because he used to work for Christian Dior too.
Yes.
So yeah, I just love the old time elegance sort of things. So
Hmm. I
I
do too.
kind of want to bring that back, but in today's world. So
Yeah, I do too. I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of seeing everybody being naked.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's time to put some clothes back on.
Yeah, yeah. And I think this
Hmm.
is another thing that's going in with London Fashion Week. I think they're getting typed off because there's we've done some of the shows in London Fashion Week, it's just like shock factor. So I'm
Hmm.
like, you got these designers, okay, you're doing the shock factors, like, but how are you just gonna wrap a duvet around you to call that fashion? You know what I mean? How the whole point of having London Fashion Week is for the buyers to come and buy the stuff to put in the shops.
Hmm.
How they saying that? So
It's
yeah,
not
and
working.
then they are talking about that. They want to bring the whole old elegance back.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm
So
here.
that's what's going on there in the UK.
Yeah,
What are the trends right now in the UK?
I don't. The trends right now, like I say, it's like that duvet thing. I mean, we ain't really got trends going. People just dress how they want to dress over here. To be honest, but we don't really follow the trends. So I don't think people do that anymore. To be honest, just dress how they want to dress.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Yeah,
Because we.
I guess London's such an ethical place too. So we've got all cultures coming from everywhere too.
Hmm.
Um, and that's the one good thing about London. So no one judges you if you can walk out your house in just like underwear. No one's really gonna judge you about that. You know what I mean?
Wow,
That's how
that's being very open.
it is. That is so.
That sounds wonderful. Maybe I need to just live in London. Maybe I need to come to London because it sounds wonderful.
Uh, but with the weather, yeah.
Oh, the weather.
So yeah,
Well, it's cold
but
here.
I think that's the most coolest thing. You don't get judged for what you're wearing around here. You can
Hmm.
literally go out your house, and people you probably have some stairs, but just walk off anyway. Just
Hmm.
look,
Well, you
yeah.
apparently you have to be very confident in what you do.
Oh, of course,
You
definitely,
know,
yeah,
and so if you're out there and you're half naked and or you're wearing fur from the head to toe,
yeah,
and a raggedy blue jean, okay, it's
yeah,
accepted.
yeah.
Cool.
It is, yeah.
That's wonderful. What would you change in your market?
Um, There's a few things will change. I think designers need to be appreciated a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I think there needs to be more help and funding for designers too, because it's not easy being a designer. You do need money. I'm not gonna lie, especially
Mm-hmm.
when we're doing the collections and then we have to pay for the shows and all that stuff, and then you go pay for the shows and hopefully we sell the collection too.
Mm-hmm.
I think designers need more support. I think the models need to be more supported as well, with
Mm-hmm.
because there is certain shows where that they don't even care about the models. Basically, they don't even feed them, don't even give them water, don't even pay them, and they expect to be like there all day as well. It's that need to stop. So
That's yeah, and that's something that's here in our market, that in the Atlanta market, that we need to change. I keep telling people we need to have a consortium of directors, producers, designers, models, backstage
yeah,
people. We need to have a round table, and to
yeah,
set some guidelines, rules, and regulations that we all can follow by and abide by. And we have an Atlanta Fashion Week. Then there's another Atlanta Fashion Week that's just the weekend, which is not a week. you know, we don't have shows going on every day
yeah,
throughout the course. So it's not actually a week, and it behooves me that why is it called a week instead of a weekend, Atlanta weekend,
yeah. I actually got approached by Atlanta Fashion Week actually,
Mhm.
which was lucky to do that as well. So
Well, I can see you coming in and representing and do, but I mean, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
yeah.
What are your price points of your garments? That's a good question.
And so my price points, it depends on the style of the dresses. So my 3-piece dress is probably, I don't know, £200, and then it would go up to the thousands.
Mhm.
But a new collection that I'm making at the moment, because it's all going to be glitzy glamour, I think the most expensive dress will be there will be £5,000.
What would that equate in American money?
So I would probably say that would be 4,200,
Uh,
to $4,200. Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad for a custom design
Yeah.
gown. No, that's not bad at all. You know, what is that you wish to achieve being on the show today?
I just want you guys to know a bit more about me. Hopefully, you can support me, follow me,
No?
and yeah, help me get my brand out there. So,
Oh, we're more than happy to push you, baby. More than happy to push you. I mean, I can't stop thinking about the fringe dress right now. It's everything. And the coat was everything, everything. Absolutely. And of course, the split dress that the young lady was sitting down in, the host was sitting in a two-piece.
yeah,
Everything, sweetheart. Give it to
thank you.
everything. I
Thank
love your
you.
aesthetic. I think you're a very nice, soulful young lady, and I can appreciate what you're bringing to the table. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for doing what you're doing. What
Thank you.
else? What else can we help you do? What else besides pushing your brand? Okay. What else would you like us to do?
Um, I say I'm not a person that I ask for help that much. Like I said, that's like Scorpio in me. I just do everything by myself. So, um, I just would like people's support, and yeah, that's it really.
Drive
Yeah,
people to your brand.
just give me a follow, support me, um, and yeah, I keep you updated what I'm going. Anyone that's in the UK, and message me, and I'll let you know I'm doing my shows, so you can get your in for free, and then yeah, you can meet up and everything. Yeah, it's
Do models have to pay for shows?
not the models, no, it's the designers. Actually, there is one show that I found out, which I did. I think it's way back in 2017. I don't know why I did this show, by the way, because the woman, nightmare. So I found out that she's actually charging models £1,000 to walk on the catwalk. Bear in mind, these are not models; these are just random girls that don't actually look like.
Mhm.
So yeah, apparently she's charging them £1,000
And
to.
how much is that in US?
So that would equal to about $800.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Oh
and but this is why I call them the fake fashion crew, because
no.
they're not. they're not on schedule. So, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, why? Why?
And you did say there are times when models don't get fed, don't get
Yeah.
water. How do they feel about that? I mean, do they have angst about that? I mean,
I
or
mean,
they just
yeah,
expect
I've
it?
heard the complaints, yes.
What type
So that's
of
why
complaint?
I always, even with my photo shoots, I always have food and drink on board for models as well. So yeah, so I make sure I have that done. But
Right.
it's not like they can really do things. So they're not getting paid, but then they have to go out and get their own food too. So the least you can do is feed them or give them
Hmm.
water, you know what I mean? So if they're
Hmm.
taking the time out to be there all day. So
What's the difference between your high quality model and your models that are just coming in and but they think they're high quality? Do you find that attitude? Well, you know what I'm saying. You find that attitude with them.
yeah.
We have that too.
So, as I just said, told you about the fake fashion shows.
Hmm.
So you have the models that are paying to be in these shows, which technically are not models. I mean, some of them are actually editing their pictures too, using all these AI on their pictures. Like, when was that ever
Hmm.
come about? Like, why are you trying to catfish people here? It's like, I thought as a model, you meant to show yourself. Like, what are you going to go to a casting and use AI?
That's amazing.
So, yeah, they have attitude problems. So because they've got into this show,
Hmm.
they don't think they've made it, and have got all this attitude, expecting all this payment. I'm like, simmer down, because you're only 5'2". Like, you ain't a model. Stop. So, I mean,
Stop.
and then your high fashion models, they are more understanding because obviously they've had more experience in the industry.
Hmm.
Um, they don't really act that way either. It's the new model that's coming in. I don't even know it's because it's the new generation either. It's just they just expect things as well. So
Hmm. Do you have models coming in that are Instagram models?
no, not really. No,
We do.
no.
We have Instagram models that have a following on Instagram or TikTok or
Oh, okay.
on YouTube, and they come in and they think that because they have a following that they are models,
Mm.
and I call them internet models, you know.
Oh yeah, because there's a difference. Like you have your model, your Instagram models, like they will be more for pretty little things, boohoo,
Hmm.
um, fashion over.
Hmm.
Where your high fashion models, we're talking about Vogue, Elle magazines, Brescia. That's a
Hmm.
difference. So
Wow. Yeah, that's the kind of difference I see as well. I think there's room for everybody.
yeah, of course.
There's
Yeah,
room, and I mean, what I love right now is the inclusivity that's going on.
yeah,
Um, Even with transgender LGBTQ
yeah,
community, I
yeah,
love seeing transgenders come in and do their thing. I love the full figure sisters who are hot, 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 hot right now.
yeah,
I told my full figure sister models, you'll work before I will, because I'm a standard,
yeah,
and you'll work before I will, and because they're hot, and that's wonderful. I also love
yeah,
the fact that being a seasoned older model, we're actually wanted. I
yeah,
think that's amazing.
yeah. Definitely,
You know,
definitely.
do you use seasoned models or do you
Yes,
have
I do. Actually, one of my oldest models who's coming back, she's actually coming 42. Actually,
Mhm,
I've got another one who's 45 too. So yeah,
mhm.
yeah. So
How do they feel?
they're amazing. They're still modeling today. So actually, one of
Wow.
my models, she does a modeling competition now as well. So
Hmm.
she does a modeling competition in
Fabulous.
Birmingham. So yeah, and she's like my little Naomi Campbell. So she's got the walk, everything. So
Hmm.
she's kidding it. Yeah.
Have With your children, do you do coaching?
So I don't coach the models. So usually when I'm picking the models, they kind of already have that already, so they've already learned that. Um, I usually there's only been two castings that I've ever done. I've done one for the kids and I've done one for the adults for my show.
Hmm.
Um, but usually the kids are a bit different because you have the mothers who send me the pictures and then I have to go through and obviously I've only got limited space, and then I've got to pick for, what
Pick and
I
choose.
feel is the best. Yeah.
But you have to pick and choose what you need to utilize for your line.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hope that the parents understand that, because some
Yeah.
parents so bossy and they want their children seen, and they've done
Yeah.
1,000 shows, but they may not be for your line.
Yeah. But this is the thing. And this is where these new models, which I told you that go on the fake fashion shows, they don't understand that. So they just think I'm stuck up. It's not I'm stuck up. I'm just like, you're just not for my brand. That's
Mhm.
it. So
Well, I don't see you being stuck up. That's not true.
that's why because I said no.
They just
So,
upset because you said no. And once again, let your haters be your motivators.
yeah. Yeah.
That's what we need to do.
But
And
I'm trying to reach a certain level as well. So,
mhm.
I can't just take everyone. So
Well, your expectations are high, and that's okay to have high expectations. You have high expectations for yourself and your
yeah.
line, and it is your brand, and you have to be cautious and
Yeah.
careful who you let in your circle to
Yeah,
represent you.
definitely. Definitely.
You know, and not everybody can represent you the way you want it to be represented.
Unfortunately, no.
Have you ever had well, who and what is your competition?
I don't really look at competition. I mean, I think I've had people look at me as competition and trying to take me down. It
Mhm.
hasn't worked.
Of course not.
So
Snap.
I don't really look at competition like that. I'm just doing my thing and just trying to get where I am, to be
Mhm.
honest. And yeah, that's just me. I'm not in competition with anyone. If anything, I try to help and inspire my peers and my peer colleagues and designers. I mean, that's another thing, because people think that you can't be friends with these other designers
Mhm.
as well, because I think there's competition there. No, I have a load of designer friends, and we do not look at each other, because we all do different things as well. So
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, I've had people look at me as competition, but yeah,
But
whatever you try to do
but
hasn't
you're
worked.
not the one competing.
No. No.
I don't blame you. That's the way I feel. I mean, people look at me as competition, especially being an older model. They look at
Mm.
me as being competition, but I don't see them as competition.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
try to compete
Yeah,
with them. I stay in my lane and do my thing, and whatever my thing is, it's just what
exactly. There
it
you go. Yeah, there doesn't need to be competition anyway.
is.
So there's
No,
room for
I
everyone.
know, I know competition can be healthy, but then there's competition that is not healthy,
Mm.
and it doesn't help your brand, nor does it
Yeah,
help you and your self-esteem,
yeah, that's
you
true.
know. So, as a final thought, what would you suggest or recommend to somebody that's new coming into the industry?
Okay. So I've learned everything through my studies. So I did but 6 years of education. So I started from a bachelor's. I started from BTEC, that was 2 years. Then went on to an NHC, HC, and then I went to my bachelor's degree. Obviously, not everyone has to do that now because we have YouTube.
Mm-hmm,
And even when I did my course, I still went on YouTube and learned more stuff from that today.
mm-hmm,
And why my teachers told me to do this, well, I could just think that way. You just told me the whole long way to do it.
mm-hmm.
Um, I would say anyone that's coming up, you need to be tough and be strong in
Yeah.
this industry, because it can be a bitchy industry
Mm-hmm,
as well. You need to be tough. You need to make sure you got your finances right too. You need to make sure, if you want to be a fashion designer, what you actually want to put there, how much, do your costings properly, what you're going to be making, do your costing, do your pricing properly, how much you're going to charge people for the garments too. Just be confident, and yeah, just like I said, you need to be tough skins, because it can be a hard industry.
Yes, ma'am, it sure can. You're absolutely right. And I agree with you 100%. I think having good character, having good moral, having good standards, self-discipline, I think that's very important for newbies when
Yeah,
they come in with a budget. I
yeah,
I think you need to have a budget as a model, as a designer. And also, I think that you need to work the plan and not let the plan work you.
yeah, definitely. And definitely, and another thing is to stay humble as well. So,
Oh, absolutely.
because when you're first designer, you're thinking, oh, cool, we got our first fashion show, we're gonna get all these buyers. No, it doesn't happen like that. It can take pretty much time to get that. So you've got to be prepared to expand and grow,
Mhm.
and keep doing what you need to do. And like I said, don't give up too. Don't let people pressure you to give up either. Just keep going and stay strong.
If I had let people pressure me, or even my family didn't support me when I started modeling, for instance, they've come around, and it took some years for them to come around. Uh, but if I had let that and let the outside entities that were chirping and talking in my ear, you know, get in my head, I wouldn't have been a model. I would
Yeah.
have just been that stay-at-home mom, and not saying that's because stay-at-home moms is a job.
Yeah.
You know, I would have been that individual. And like I'll say it again and 100 times over, you know, my dogs are fat and happy. My king is set down. My home is in order, and mama's out the kitchen.
There you go.
Just
There
that
you go.
simple, you know.
Yeah.
And when I walk across the threshold, I become Zahara Guyana.
Yeah.
I'm just her, you know.
Yeah.
And when I come back home, then I become all those other entities that
Yeah.
are needed in my home, you know. But I don't let the outside pressure.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
never have. That's never been something that bothered me, because I knew that my day would come. And now, even as a older model, my day is here. Even
Yeah.
as a Black model, my day is here, you know, because we're wanted now versus in the 70s and 80s
Yeah.
when we were just getting started. My people I admired was Imani and Beverly Johnson, you know, and I love Imani and the way she carried herself. And there are other people that other strong women from
Yeah.
that I admire and I try to emulate, you know. And so you have to have thick skin. You have to have the wherewithal and standards for yourself.
Yeah.
You have to have good character, and you have to be prepared for anything that comes your way, and
Definitely.
let the criticisms run off your back.
Yeah, because that, like I said,
You
it
know,
is one of it can, as they say, it is one of the bitchiest industries, unfortunately.
yes, it is.
And you can't let people bring you down or take
Mm-mm.
you down. You need to be able to rise above that as well. Don't go smack them in the face like Naomi Campbell. But yeah,
Yes, you did.
you gotta rise above it and just be fixing.
No, you can't do that. I want to say thank you, Rochelle, to you.
Yeah.
I am humbled to have had you. I pray that when you get ready to do a show, you let us know so we can
Of
promote
course, I
you,
will do.
you know, because we do have models that travel that are in our group. And you never know. They may show up on your doorstep saying, hey, can I model for you? As long as
Yeah.
there's standards, you know.
Yeah, and
they
I
may
take care of my models too.
Oh, I know you do. I know you do. And I know they would be grateful. And I know your models are grateful, the ones that you have in your camp that do model for you. And I know you take care of your people. And that's a wonderful thing. Thank you for doing that. You know, I'm sure you don't get enough love from your models to say thank you. You know, we appreciate you.
The older ones, yeah.
Of course, the ones that have been with you forever. But I really want to thank you for being here. It was fabulous talking to you. I love your attitude and your spirit. And you keep doing what you're doing, because, baby, I'm going to see you out there. I'm going to see people on the red carpet. I'm claiming it for you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you giving me this platform for me to speak, and I've really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for making me feel comfortable. You're an absolutely beautiful soul, and I really want to meet you in person. So I'm in America. We definitely meet up.
Oh, definitely. I'm coming to New York, and I'm guaranteeing you right now, I will come to New York and see you.
Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you so much, and thank you, everyone.
All right, you have a great evening. Love you.
And you too.
Peace,
Bye.
love, and model love, baby. Bye-bye.
Bye.